Hey everyone, it's Derek here with another video, and today we're talking about full self-driving. And why are we doing that? Because we just got a new update. We are on, let me show you here, full self-driving 12.3. So we just got the new update from today, and it really, well, let me show you the release notes here, and I'll show you in the screenshot too. And you can see here, it says full self-driving V12 upgrades the city streets driving stack to a single end-to-end neural network trained on millions of video clips, replacing over 300K lines explicit C++ code. So that's specifically what this update is. And it also added in autopilot another additional thing here, which is the automatic set speed offset. So this specifies that automatic set speed offset allows autopilot to drive at the speed that it determines is most natural. This considers factors like road type, traffic flow, environmental conditions, speed limit, and the selected full self-driving beta profile, chill, average, or assertive. The driver is always responsible for the speed of the vehicle and is expected to intervene as needed. I'm going to test this out on the normal route. Okay, so we have our loop programmed in. We'll do this and back to the starting point. So a few things to note is that the last upgrade that we got on anything in regards to a software update, again, my car is a 2019 Tesla Model 3, and it was about 3-ish months ago. So I would say we get a typical upgrade every now and then, but it's few and far between nowadays. So, and I believe this is the last, 2019 models don't get the updates as quickly as the newer models do nowadays, because their focus is on those. So we'll start with a right-hand turn right here. This is at 12:30 at night, so you'll see the traffic is not super big, but this is the only way to make it very easily consistent. You can see the auto speed limit is 30 max. The speed limit here is 30, so it should go faster than that. But from what I've seen is that it typically doesn't go that fast, which is quite concerning in terms of if somebody's following you and stuff like that. So this is a 30 mile per hour speed limit, and it's currently going 34. And this says just auto currently, so it doesn't tell you what the max is. So yeah, I don't particularly if I scroll up and down, it one says max and one says auto. So I'm not sure what that means, but we'll see how it handles this fork. We're gonna eventually make a left. So again, with this update, is it gonna stay on the left side or right side? So one thing to note is that it didn't make a signal, so that's a good thing, but it stayed on the right side. So that's still, I think, an improvement that it should be able to make. It's kind of braking in this turn here. It's not taking these turns as aggressive, which is probably good because it's more on the safe side. It's making a lane change. There's no cars, so it's good to go. So that's pretty far ahead of the turn that it needs to make, so that's pretty good. Left turn signal. And then it's getting to this lane pretty quickly, so that's good. Used to have an issue there. And it was kind of slow through the intersection at 15 miles an hour, especially when it was super clear out. So I would hope that it would go faster than that. Again, we're set on assertive, so I would hope that it would be a little bit more aggressive in these cases where it would go faster. Complex left turn. Should actually turn that off so that we can see the visualizations. There is a car. Waited for it at the stop sign. That's good. Overall good. Stayed within the lanes, didn't cross any double yellows or anything like that. All right, trying to merge, no cars. Good. paying attention. Alright, it is making a turn signal here. Now this one, it has, oh man, we got the green light on this one. So it's gonna go through on this. Usually we get a red light and it stops at the red light. It stays in its lane, so that's good. So now it needs to merge twice. And in the past it has gone left here instead of going straight. So it looks like it's going straight, so that's also a plus. So big improvement. Are we gonna make this light? I don't think so. Is it gonna try to make this light? That's another question. Nope. All right, good to go. Left turn. See how it handles this. It's going pretty slow. There is a car behind me. It went a little bit outside of where we should go, but now it's starting to accelerate a little bit faster. Okay, so it's at 48. It's not going any faster, so I might turn off this auto suggest because I don't particularly like what it's automatically selecting. Like, it's not going fast enough, I think. Okay, that's really early. We are not making that turn and it's slowing down a lot. And the car is like up against me right now. Going at 18 miles an hour, 19 miles an hour around the turn. So that's slower than I would want it to do, but again, with the modes, how different they should be, like I feel like that's a good speed to go at chill, but in assertive, it should probably go at it a bit faster. But again, in the grand scheme of things, I'd rather have it be more conservative than it be insane and unsafe. So I think on a 45 mile per hour road, to slow down to go 15 miles an hour is pretty unsafe. All right, coming up to a stop sign. Pretty gradual, not too bad. All right, stopped fully. And it's turning wide enough, so that's really good, I think. Before, it didn't really turn wide enough, and then also the acceleration once you get a straight, it's good. It's weird that it goes faster and then slows down. That's kind of strange to me. So we'll have to see what this looks like when I change it back to the manual offset, because the auto is kind of acting funny. Oop, there's a deer. There's a deer. Slow down for the deer, please. Yes, okay. I'm slowing down quite a bit here. 33 miles an hour. That's a little bit early, but there are some deer on the side of the road, so I don't know if it saw that beforehand, but again, better safer than sorry. Yield here, just a right turn. We're not going around the roundabout. That was good. No complaints there. Other than the entry into the roundabout was quite slow. Let's see how it handles this neighborhood road. It's handled this very, very poorly, so I'd be interested to see how it does with this on this right turn here. Also, if it's wide or not. It should hug it as much as possible. Good. That was good. No complaints there. And let's see how it handles this road. Again, this road is a 2-lane road, going both my way and the opposite way. So it should hug the right side as much as possible, which it looks like it is doing. So this is looking pretty good. And it's going a pretty decent pace in terms of speed, even though it's on auto. So it's slowing down here for a little bit of turn because it's not able to see up ahead. So that's good. Again, still hugging the curb on the right side, so that's really good too. And we're coming up to a turnaround point. And it's forking back and forth, so this is really good to see compared to the last version of this. Like night and day in terms of these neighborhood roads. So far, so good. I would say a little bit less aggressive than I would want it to be at the moment with the assertive. Not use the automatic offset, and we'll use what we have. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, so continuing from where we are at. No turn signal? Good, no turn signal. Speeding up a bit. It's going over the speed limit here, but again, it's still taking this into consideration that we're in a neighborhood road, and it is going slower than what the max is. Previously, it just went straight to the max. Even on these bends where they're pretty blind, like this is handling it really, really well. Stop sign right here to make a left. Let's see how it handles this. Creep up, creep up, creep up. Keep going, keep creeping. No cars coming, good to go. All right, that went over the double yellow a little bit, so that's something to note there. So max 46, it's currently going 40. So it doesn't get up to speed really quickly in that manner. And it's still looking at things and determining how fast it wants to go, which will make this probably pretty annoying. All right, slowing down a bit for this roundabout. We'll see how it handles this. All right, we're going 21. Handling this pretty well. Roundabout check. Look at that. And no random turn signals. So that was good. It's still not going the full 55 miles an hour that I had set before. So I'm curious to see what it would do on the highway, because I imagine this would be very annoying, going 48 when you want to go 55. So regardless of what you set the speed to, it seems like it chooses a speed regardless of what you set the max to. So that's kind of annoying in that I want it to go faster, but it's not going that fast. Slowing down again really early. Right turn signal. Okay. Stopped. Good. Still cutting in on the white line. I'm not sure why it does that. But yeah, turn was good. Again, we're at a max of 45 or 55 miles an hour, but it's only going 45. Am I choosing the speed or is it choosing the speed? Clearly, it's choosing a certain speed and it doesn't want to go faster than that. So I'm not sure if that's based on visibility, based on if it's light or dark out. But we can test it when it's lighter out to see if it changes. Obviously, if it's in traffic, is it going to go faster? Different things like that. All right, coming up to the stoplight here, we do have to make a left turn. Let's see how it handles this. All right, makes the left turn. Oh, still struggling with this here. So it tries to make the left turn into this one. So I mean, technically, that one's really confusing. So I'm not sure what the right way is. I think the right way is to get into the left lane early, signal to get into that lane, and then turn off the signal, and then get into the lane. Oh, this is going into the further out lane. So that wasn't good. That's illegal to do. You're supposed to make a left turn into the lane that you have available to you. Made a wide turn into the right lane instead of on the left turn staying in the left lane. I have the max set to 55 and it's only going 45. So yeah, that's pretty annoying. I'll have to test this like when it's daytime to see if it could see more, if it would do a better job of maintaining a particular speed. Because right now, being an assertive, like I would want it to go faster and closer to what like the max speed is. All right. This has always been pretty decent in terms of like how it handles this. Okay, merging into this right lane here. Are we gonna get a green light? Okay, green light. It has stopped here before, so that was a huge concern. Okay, this one's confusing too, so it has to eventually get into the left lane, so I think this is doing a pretty good job of doing that. We might have to come back around to do the right turn on red to see if it goes through that. because that was something that it had done before. That was, oh, you need to go in the left lane, come on. Okay, that was bad, not so good. And it's slowing down for the red light, so that's good. There we go. Good. No issues there. Making a right turn into the right lane here. Gotta make a right turn soon. That's good. Okay, right turn. Good. Keep going, keep going. Good turn. Keep on going. So it's had an issue here before with phantom braking at crosswalks, so we'll see how it handles this here. Alright, no phantom braking here, so that's good. It would just randomly just stop. So that's good, didn't do that. Or if it phantom brakes anywhere here, because it used to do this as well in the last version. Alright, going through. A little bit of braking there. But overall, that didn't phantom brake, or it didn't phantom turn signal or anything like that, so that was good. Much improved from the last version, again. No cars coming. Alright, there's the last bit here. Last straight. Is it gonna do a turn signal here when we merge? No turn signal. It did it earlier today, but it didn't signal when we were merging into the left. So overall, a lot of improvements, I would say. I'll have to see what it's like testing out a bit more and see if there's any additional features that I haven't seen. Stay red. Okay, let's see how it handles this. Is it gonna go? It's going! Ha! Let's go! Come on! There we go. It handled it. Good.